I call it a huge guy because it seemed to have a maleness to it, over my shoulder said, when you hit land, start running. Well, when we did hit land, I tried to pick myself up. I was kind of using my hands, crawling almost, like bent over. And I didn't think I could make it, couldn't make it get up. Finally, the same guy said, stand up, start running. So I stood up and I started running. And I started noticing I had a lot of racing energy. And I just started running. I got into this house though, or something. I'm not sure what it was. And I was way ahead of these, I call them college guys, who I was holding on to earlier. And I was going on ahead. Finally, I came to the back door of this house, and I went around to the back gate. I went through all these obstacles. And then there was this older couple. And the woman said, all I needed to do was shoot him in the heart. That's if this wave got too close. It was okay to do that. And I said, I don't think we need to do that. We just need to go about 20 or 30 seconds more, and it'll be okay. And we'll see just how far the wave comes now, that we are this far inland. And we were quite a bit inland at this time. And that's what we were facing. We just kept going, and I think we made it beyond the 28-second mark. That's what I had on the tape.
Now you're saying you added to it on reflection? Is that what you're saying?
When I got up, yeah, I recalled the first part of it.
Go ahead.
I was joking around with some black lady about going to the bathroom, and I pulled out a drawer that was like a toilet. But then I saw someone actually pull open a door. And I thought, oh, so it is a regular bathroom. And I kind of felt embarrassed. And I hadn't used it the right way before, somehow. I don't know how that relates. Apparently the door was so ornate, it was deceptive. You couldn't tell that it was a door. It didn't look like a door to a bathroom stall. So I opened it, and there were 2 toilets and plenty of room for privacy. And then there was a ruckus outside. And then it shifted to the dream of the storm, the waves. There were several of us on the raft. Every once in a while there was a wave. The first one was small, but it showed it was making a nuisance of itself by making us all wet. We were not worried. The next one was a little bigger, but because we were in a raft, it didn't bother us. The raft went with the wave. It covered us. The water covered us, but it didn't bother us. The next thing, however, was I imagined if that was that wave, what would the next one be like? And I thought we would all be separated from the raft and floating in the water. That would have to be a big wave. And then the next thing I knew, I was sliding down the face of a wave. and then it all fits in to the rest of it. I was looking.
Go ahead. What? I was looking, go ahead.
Well, I was looking at several parts. I was surprised about the door to the bathroom. And that was actually a nice surprise. It wasn't anything negative. It was actually a good. I think the two parts that were really bothersome were the exhaustion I felt while I was crawling on the beach. Before the guy told me to stand up, was really, and running through the obstacles in this house. Like it seems like there's highs and lows throughout the dream. But I seem to make it out okay. I mean, I didn't.
Therefore, what would you call the dream?
Well, it seemed like despite all the work and all the stuff, the spirit or whatever I called it, it was like a real force. It wasn't a human being that was picking me up and telling me stand up. It was like some force saying get up, stand up. So in that sense, I was listening to it, and so in that, it was a good dream.
It was a what?
It was a success. It was
Thank-
a good dream.
A good,
Successful dream.
a success.
It was telling
Right.
me that, do
Right.
something.
Right. Right. Now, why offer
Yeah, well,
a success dream? Why does the Dream Master offer a success dream? Oh, okay. Put that aside now. Where would you say the difficulty is or the problem in the dream? You said exhausted.
yeah, the crawling and exhausted feeling on the beach.
The what?
The crawling and exhausted feeling on the beach.
The crawling and the exhaustive feeling on the beach. That's the crisis, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right? Talk about that.
I thought I knew how to go along the beach. When I got off,
I thought I knew.
yeah, when I
how
got
to go along.
when I came down off the face of the wave, I knew it was going to be a huge wave because I could tell that it was sucking all the water away from the beach. But I had touched the bottom of I touched ground much sooner than others did. But I thought I knew how to move ahead. And I was crawling and grabbing, kind of like on fours, moving my hands to pull me forward. But I was very exhausted, and it wasn't moving me very fast, as I thought I should have been going.
Mm-hmm.